Okay. This is a match between Apostolosoruler and Singletee, not to be confused with double T or RTT. Um, well, museum makes you want to get a lot of different things. You have shelters, you have remake to thin, which you're probably going to want. You want to activate your lamp. That is also a different things kind of thing. Hermit makes a lot of sense. Menagerie, Conclave being the only village is going to be important. Well, there's Necropolis and Madmen, I guess, but yeah. This is not a great draw for Singletee here. Probably play the Hermit, trash the Overgrown. Yeah. Regain Hermit. Regain Hermit. No, what? What? No, I was going to say regain Hermit and then trash 2 coppers. And you use your Hermit you gained to trash. I think Squire isn't that good of a. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Oh, Squire's also a village, so whatever I said before about what's it being called being the only village, it was just dumb. Okay, we have no cards in play right now. Can we get to Lamp Pop? Drawing the Conclave helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gets us there. So Conclave, probably gaining a silver here. Actually, buys is probably better. And you can go like improve and menagerie, I think. Hermit's fine also. Yeah, Hermit's maybe still just better than improve. So that's looking pretty good for Singletee. I wouldn't honestly worry about Museum too much. I think it is pretty easy to worry about it too much. Conclave this menagerie to start with. Okay, probably gonna wish for another menagerie here. Feels a little bit bad, but you want to have draw, and it's hard to consistently draw. I think you're angling for a windfall this turn. Okay, now you have to figure out something to wish for. Well, I mean, you can do this. That's fine. But you still got to wish for something to activate your menagerie. Marauder, interesting. The problem with this is if you want a windfall, you now can't Hermit to gain something. I guess maybe he probably isn't just not going to windfall, but I would want a windfall, I think. You're not going to really be able to maintain having all of your menageries be so good forever. I guess with Secret Cave you kind of can. Ah, and now he sees this. Yes. And now you get Windfall. Probably Secret Cave. Yeah, Secret Cave will be helpful for your later Menager doodles. I think you have to use this Madman here as Apostolosoruler. You just need to get your lamps off. I mean, he's probably losing either way at this point. I guess I haven't been paying that close attention. I assume he can pop his lamps, but I guess I'm not certain. Menagerie. This doesn't do it, does it? This is only 5, right? Why wouldn't you play the Madman earlier? I don't understand. Well, anyway. Guess we move to the second game. And they're setting up the next game, I think. Armory, counterfeit, triumph. Wow. Big, big triumph. Um, this is a large triumph board, unless it's a sneaky pile out board. But I think it's a large triumph board. Oh my gosh, is it a good board for triumph? You have embargo to help you. You have that's mostly kidding, but it can help you. You have a Leprechaun, which gains you maybe 3 cards. You have Tragic Hero, which gains so many cards. You have no Village. Okay, it's maybe not. It's still, I mean, it's still a Triumph board, I think. Um, but it's not as huge a one. Okay. Actually, Embargo might help you because you can, like, slam a bunch of embargoes on all the other points. Opened thinking it was a shelters game. Okay, I'm not quite sure what difference that makes. But let's see, how many cards can you gain in a turn? Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because you can forage. Forage is probably not an efficient way to do it, but you can, like, have 5 wishes, which you can't get a wish, maybe, can you? There's no way to have enough different, or enough cards in play. There's no cantrip. Okay, so you can't do that. But you can say counterfeit, not counterfeit, count, gain a copper, gain a duchy, and then play 4 counterfeits and gain 10 curses and 3 other things, and then buy triumph. Counterfeit, counterfeit, counterfeit. It could be a lot of points. We'll put it that way. We'll put it that way. Wonder if that's worth angling for. Right, counterfeit, 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 counterfeit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 5, 7 buys. And you can gain 10 curses. And you can have enough money to triple triumph. That's probably worth. Oh, there's lamp, of course. So you can get wishes. Oh, I think it probably is worth angling for then. 6 cards that you have exactly 1 copy of in play. Yeah, that should be possible to do. Tweet, tweet, tweety, tweet, dee, 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 tweet, dee, 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 tweet, dee, dee, counterfeit. This, I think, is trash 2 coppers by gold and an embargo. I really want to make this triumph thing happen. Hmm. Okay. Well, this gets there, right? What? No, you. That doesn't. You only get a single set of wishes. So I think trashing the copper is better. I'm still trying to work out making this embargo for helping your triumph thing work. And I think it should be possible. I don't understand what the purpose of a second tragic hero is. I'm pretty confused at this point. I think you can score a very large number of points off of triumph. Is it enough? Let's see. If I gain 10 curses and 3 triumphs, I buy, let's say, 2 other cards, so it's 10, 30, 36, 38. I think that's worth going for. It's kind of close to being worth the stack of provinces. You gotta time it right, though. It won't like just win the game for you, but I think it's close enough to be worth it. Especially if you can like maneuver a pile out with it as well. I guess Tragic Hero sets up better than like Count or anything like that, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm confused again. He just like killed all of his econ? I mean, he has wishes to get more, but anyway, I guess I should stop talking about my dreams and start talking about like how the game's actually being played. But I really want to like double or triple embargo the um coppers or maybe the curses. If you triple embargo the curses, it's only 2 curse buys, but that's not multiplying your gains as well. I don't know. It's a lot of setup. Hmm. Don't know about Forager into Salvager. Forager makes 3 money right now, and it's likely to be able to make 4 at some point. This is farmland. Play cave first here, I think, on Apostolosoruler's next turn. Not here for Singletee. Singletee hasn't popped his lamp yet. Oh. Oh. That's kind of gross. I guess Apo hasn't really made huge use out of... Oh, this is tough. This is rough. Apo hasn't made huge use out of his wishes yet, but he will be able to, I assume. What is the most points that you could gain on a single turn here? It's got to be like you use 3 wishes to gain some things. You do Tragic Hero. You counterfeit a bunch of stuff to have a bunch of buys. You gain 10 curses for free because of embargo. You buy 4 triumphs or 5 triumphs and you score 1,000,000 points. If you can get that off, it should just be winning, but I don't know if you can or not. He just trashed the lamp. He just said, I'm not going to ever get this done. That's reasonable, I guess. Count makes some sense, I guess. I don't know. They're still over terminaled. Okay, so one of these should be for gold. Maybe both of them should be for golds. I don't really want another Tragic Hero. I think this should just be a gold. Interesting. Does he not have the problem now that he's like really, really out of econ? Silver. Okay. Well, moving into Salvager makes sense, but it's going to be a bit tough to close. Fortunately for him, he probably has time. This could actually be a reasonably sized triumph. So let's see, counterfeit, that gets you to 5 buys, yeah. So you could go like triumph, or farmland salvager into gold probably. I'm not as big a fan of this. Now copper, triumph. Yeah. See, even here, triumph is triumphant. Just bought a copper. Interesting. Discards. Yeah, that makes sense. Gain a copper, gain a duchy, pay off debt. I think this is basically wrapped up for Singletee now. Right, you play your count. He is 1 money short of just winning from farmland. But you play your count, you gain a copper, you gain a duchy, you pay off your debt, you buy a triumph. it's going to be really hard for Apostolosoruler to score enough now. Um, this is interesting. But I think he should know that Apostolosoruler can't province here without trashing a green card. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe he can't know that. You'd have to be pretty confident. Duchy Triumph? Well, that's just worse than Duchy Triumph, right? Also, yeah, it's just worse than Duchy Triumph, basically, I think. Um, I think this has to be worth discarding, I think. And you leave the count and the counterfeit. I think, right? It's 3 money against 2 money. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, he took it for money. He's triumphing? Okay. Is that better? I think that's worse. I don't know. It's actually kind of close. Yeah, Apostolosoruler needs duchies and such now. Now you top deck Tragic Hero, gain a duchy, pay off a debt. The counts, the counts are gonna bury Apostolosoruler. You could have 7 here. Three, four, five, six, four. But I think he has to salvage the counterfeit just to be able to buy a duchy. It's just gone away from him, though. Um, yeah, building up to that huge triumph turn where embargo is a big part of it is probably not worth it, but I guess count is kind of interesting there for Apostolosoruler. This should probably just be a silver or a forager. Gain a duchy. Then Singletee will gain a duchy. There's no way that you don't just discard and gain a duchy here, right? Top decking isn't good. Um, I guess you could maybe think that a copper is good for you. That would be the consideration. Okay. Maresy Dotes, Dozy Dotes, Little Emsy Divey. We are getting the next one set up. Okay, so we need to know what the druids are. Wisp. Ooh, Wisp is good. The other ones aren't so great, but Wisp is good. Plan is good. Remake, Priest. Troop is the only village other than, of course, Madman. Um, Given that, I think Remake looks better than Priest here. I think, although Priest can make a lot of money also because there's the other part of its um, thingamaboo. Thingamaboo is a technical term, but farmers market trashes itself. Hermit trashes cards. Acting troop trashes itself. I don't think I like plan there. I mean, if you're gonna do it, that's when you're gonna do it. But I don't know, man. I'll do like me some hermit. To the peddler pile, interesting. Acting troop here? Hermit. Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah, remake missing is tough. I guess that is one benefit of going plan remake. You're guaranteed for that to not happen. This is a lot of acting troops. I think I advance here. Although in that case I may have wanted to gain a hermit or something besides farmer's market. Twajikiawal. It seems like the best thing to advance into. Get 2 druids here. Yeah. Okay. You hold this madman, right? Funnily enough, your peddlers still aren't going to be cheap because all of your actions leave play, which kind of makes me think that the plan on peddler idea, however you want to phrase it, was not so good. Plus a card, yeah. You take the card. You take the card, right? You want to play that remake, don't you? Huh. Well, here it goes. You could apply 4 peddlers and use 2 of them to trash coppers. Wow, I really don't like getting another druid. That really seems like too many to me. Well, now I think you got to remake a couple of these druids into troops, and then play druid and farmer's market. Well, hmm. I guess you don't have to. I guess you can do this. Wisp and play a farmer's market. Okay. Surely you're not. He is. That's all of them. Well, you're going to get a peddler and trash the copper. You really need to buy acting troop. Question is what you do with your other stuff. Uh, so there should be another peddler and advance the remake into a troop. But if you're going to do that, it's slightly more efficient. Okay. This does not seem like enough actions to me. Peddler, peddler. I mean, I guess he's going to replace peddlers at some point, but I don't think you should do it yet. Might as well play the acting troop. Maybe you replace a druid into a troop. I think I would. Yeah. And now probably farmer's market. Take those points. And I would not play this last druid. Didn't seem worth it to me. I would rather have advanced it into probably a replace. Seems a lot better. What is... So confused. Okay. Piles? Lead on Wisp? You're gonna play your Tragic Hero before your Madman. I'm pretty sure. Play it now. Gain your gold. Oh, I guess if you do it before the Madman, you don't gain the gold. Okay. So Tragic Hero gets another gold. And then how many buys are there? It is a lot. 8. It's 14. It's either a lot of money or you're not getting... Because he needs to also buy a province to score enough. That's why the farmer's market was so important last turn. He isn't taking... See, I think you play the Tragic Hero. If you had played the Tragic Hero, I guess he never had enough buys, right? He could empty piles, but never in a winning fashion. Well, you could farmland coppers into druids, but you're never having enough money. So now he needs to score badly. But in that case, he shouldn't have played so many druids. Because his actions are going to be tight. It would have been much better to advance a druid into the replace, I think, than to advance the wisp. Play Wisp again. Peddler. Trying to figure out if he can win here. I don't remember what this last card is. I mean, he can definitely pile out, but on a win, I doubt it. But like, he could replace Peddler into Druid and then draw it, and he'd definitely have enough buys and money and such. But now he can't because, well, I should take that back. Replace Peddler into Druid, draw the Druid, or you play all these Druids, and replace Peddler into Druid, play Druid, draw, play Druid, 5. I think he's short on actions. Oh, wait. No, he has exactly enough actions, right? Replace Peddler into Druid. No, no, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Oh, wait, maybe he does see it. No, wait, no. He shouldn't have played those Peddlers. He needed to advance them. It's too late now, right? What? Farmland. I'm very confused. There's druids and troops, right? Wisp, 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 pedal, pedal, wisp. Okay. Now, ooh, this seems a bit suspect. Well, you have to, it doesn't matter, you're just losing here. I guess you have to hope for a dud. That's what you have to do. It's not going to come. Well, enough of one isn't going to come. Actually, one at all might not come, but now, since he's lowered Tragic Heroes, he has a problem on that as well. He just needs not many gains, right? Singletee just needs to find any additional gain here, and that's game. Right, Tragic Hero, whatever, replace Peddler into Tragic Hero, replace anything into Tragic Hero, advanced stuff. I mean, he could miss it again, I guess. He's going for Druids. This also works. Yeah. Huh. Well, it felt like there were a lot of things that could have done better at various points by various players in that match, but let me know what you think about any of it, or if I missed anything etc. And thanks for watching.